Okay, so what I'd like to do is get the cold call to understand that I am a business investor and that I really want to have a conversation with them about what their needs are. And that conversation can be as brief as, you know, I'm calling for Akeem Scott, and we are, part of an investment team, and would like to know about your property. If there's anything that we can help you with, we are looking to purchase, one or two properties in the area of your property, and we saw that you might be wanting to sell. Is that correct? Now that's eventually where we want to get, but my desire is that in order to get there, we develop some kind of rapport in the beginning, and I think it's really important if I'm going to follow up behind you guys that I come in where you left off, and where I'd like to come in at is that I'm concerned about them. I really want to do something to help them out if I can. A lot of these leads are auctions, but they're also vacant homeowners and for sale by owner. They're also um, owners who live out of the state of Pennsylvania where I live or where the house is. So it's really important that we just kind of tease out exactly where the person is coming from. So basically, what I'm saying is that I would like, rather than spend less time and just get right to the next lead, if you could spend some time with each customer, a few minutes, just getting that data from them, finding out who they are, and I would like to have some some notes that I can then use when I follow up with what you guys have done. So I'm looking forward to really having you a part of the team. I see this as the beginning of a long-term relationship if it works out, and I'm really looking at taking this all the way to the conclusion where if it works out, you guys can do even the next step, and then all the way up to the step where there's the signing. So that all depends on how we really, begin the relationship with each person. So thank you very much for taking this job on, and I hope it works out very well for both of us. A little bit more about what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the distressed homeowner. And what I mean by that is that they need us more than we need them. And I'm willing to pay cash to take their burden away, to make it better than it is now. I mean, they might be, getting ready to head into foreclosure, and the thing is that I can stop that process. I can come up with the money to, start, just to turn that process around. Or if they're the out of town owner, they're just frustrated with tenants, and they just don't want to do that anymore. I can come up with cash. In order to do cash, however, I would like to at least have like you know, um, a huge discount off of the MLS value, the value that the like off market value, and for that I would, just make sure that they had cash in hand. And that's the thing, is that the thing that my unique selling position is that I can come up with cash, and I can do it in a very short period of time. We don't have to go through, a realtor and lawyers and all of that. We have to do that at the very end, but that process can be very, very simple if they own the property and they want to cash out. I can make that possible. Um, Another thing, if they want to carry a note, like if they want to, um, sell or finance, I'd be willing to come up with money, cash up front, and make sure that they had cash each month, so that they become the bank. I can do that as well. So there's a lot of options, and this is what I would like them to know. Now I can and will go into that in much more detail when I speak to them. But if you as part of my team, if you guys can begin the process of getting them to think about, just the relief of their burden. That's all we want to do, is to just help them to get through the period they're in and not lose everything. They'll come out of it with something rather than nothing in the end. Thank you again.